Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts, and some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. Before in the five, it's McDaniels and Towns. And it's Russell in at the one. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the five, roaming the paint. Now, here's Mitchell. He doesn't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Beasley kicks to Russell. No good on the three. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal a screen on Beasley. The drive by Mitchell. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Beasley. And it's blocked.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
Towns a screen on Mitchell. Here's Russell. And three chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Now, here is Russell. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
Edwards against Gobert. From 11 feet away. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Conley. And it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Five to shoot. Conley gets the bucket. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Russell passes to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The pass to Mitchell. O'Neal a screen on Beasley. The drive by Mitchell. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Lets it go from 11. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline, stays patient, and earns the shots he gets.
Conley with the screen on Beasley. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Russell. From 10 feet out, misses off the right iron.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
To Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Conley against Beasley. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Over Russell. He sinks the 11-footer.
Smooth and efficient. Bogdanovich is almost automatic from there.
It's Team Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud with your chance dancers. Your chance dancer.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels. Prince is checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. And so Beverley will bring it up for Minnesota. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Reed. Here's Edwards. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Conley. Whiteside, a screen on Beverley. Now here is Conley, guarded by Reed. 6 on the shot clock. And good that time.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Conley. Right side up top. Here's Clarkson. And there's the pass to Whiteside. Conley kicks to Ingles. Shot, high post. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Beverley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Prince outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Edwards against Clarkson. that time from Edwards. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a And such a great story. Royce O'Neal, undrafted out of Baylor, played all over Europe before catching on with the Utah Jazz as a hard-nosed defender.
Thinking back from when I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor being in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity, so I can tell my story to the younger kids, just the journey, never give up.
O'Neal starting in Utah the last few seasons, and Greg earning a long-term deal.
Yeah, a quality 3-and-D guy. Like he said, he never gave up, and even now continues to play with that same hunger.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at center. Now Clarkson after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Good work there as it goes. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Now Mitchell, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson finds Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Russell. From deep, traps in the tray. Russell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Bogdanovich after D'Angelo Russell's miss. And it's Mitchell missing. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to Milwaukee. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
O'Neal's checked in for Clarkson. Minnesota also with the sub. Jake Layman's checked in for McDaniels. And so Russell hits them both.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Sinks the triple. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Utah. Jazz trail by 8. He dishes it to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Russell. Ingles passes to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Russell passes to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Okogie. Fades. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And hey, Towns can drill that shot. The D has to be aware of his touch from mid-range.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets and start a 3-game homestand with that game. Now here's Towns. He's got 7. For Gobert. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Okogie misses. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. 8-point game. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Timberwolves timeout call. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get out for your chance, dancers. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance, dancers.
A different look for Utah. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Beverly dishes to Edwards. There's the drive, and finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Conley against Beverly. Conley's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 8. Over in the corner, Edwards. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Pass to Conley. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Left side, Edwards. Kicks it to Beverly. Ingles against Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Gay, a screen on Edwards. Ingles passes to Gay. Outside Conley. Passes it to Ingles. Now O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Baseline Jay on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
This is a great opportunity for these guys to pick up some W's in their arena. There's pressure to deliver, but they have the crowd behind them. And don't forget, the biggest home court advantage is that tasty home cooking sausage, omelet, cheese, barbecue, chicken, toast, pancake, syrup. Oh, I'm so hungry, guys.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Timberwolves.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too, and I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Ernie, perfection. My highest grade yet, a check plus.
Is that how you always got graded, Jack?
Well, that and A+ honor roll. Don't tell nobody how smart I am. I do have 4 degrees.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the 4 and the 5, it's McDaniels in town. Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. And it's Edwards in at the 3. Here's Russell and the slam dunk by Russell.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Bogdanovich looking around. Over Russell. Bogdanovich, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's McDaniels. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. McDaniels got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Goes up the baseline. Misses off the left iron. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
And they recover it. They shoot again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And is Towns missing?
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Pass to Gobert. Now, here's Bogdanovic. Out to the right wing. O'Neal, a screen on Beasley. Floats one up and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Gobert. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 13 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Towns kicks to Russell. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Another miss by Minnesota. Jazz trail by 13. Clarkson outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Gay sets the pick for Mitchell. And the shot goes down. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gobert against Towns. Russell passes to Towns. Count it. Towns has got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gobert with a screen on Russell. Here's Mitchell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Russell dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Gay a screen on Beasley. Mitchell against Russell. To the paint. Lets it fly. No good from Gay. Minnesota leading by 13. Outside Russell from downtown. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Gobert with a screen on Russell. Gay outside. Back to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. The pass to Towns. Over Gobert. Towns, no luck. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 16. Mitchell finds Clarkson. Nice D from Russell. Minnesota's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Pass to Beasley. Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 13.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Whiteside, Conley out there with Clarkson, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Gay in at the 4-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Jazz.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Beasley against Clarkson. Beasley with it. Passes to Beverly. Over Conley. And it's Beverly missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Conley, the pass to Gay. Gay, a screen on Beasley. Lets it go from 11. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Pass to Reed. Conley against Beverly. Now the pass to Prince. Here's McDaniels. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
O'Neal's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Beverly.
Get outside. He's open.
Now here's Reed. He's covered by Whiteside. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter. Conley the pass to Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Basket counts.
A really nice pass there by Whiteside. Would love to see him do more of this.
Clarkson against Beasley. Passes it to Reed. Beasley kicks to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jump. Jazz trail by 17. Outside Conley. Dish now to Whiteside. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Beasley. Some solid defense from Clarkson. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Conley against Beverly. Now here is Conley. He's guarded close. Conley against Beverly. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Beasley kicks to Reed. To the left side wing. Beverly for 3. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Jazz passing it around. O'Neal a screen on Beasley. Here's Conley, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Beverly against Whiteside. And Beverly kicks to Beasley. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Over Conley, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Jazz trail by 17. Clarkson outside. Back to Conley. Whiteside finds Conley. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And McDaniels with the block.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
That's good from Beasley. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And Beasley drops both of them. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Driving to the basket. The layup missed. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Beverly dishes to Beasley. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So it's Utah now after the basket by Minnesota. And it's Mitchell missing. Mitchell against Beasley. Gobert trying to get open. No good from Beasley. Ingles against Beverly. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Ingles has a lot of skill, but he shows you so much grit out there, able to take the punishment.
At the line for the Jazz, Joe Ingles. Shooting 1.
Free throw drops for Ingles.
And what we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
Russell against Ingles. Russell looking it over. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, thanks a lot, Karl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, you know, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. You know, we did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight. That's when we were at our best, that's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
hitting. That ratio so out of control, that waste that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have